died when he died before he died. He was dead. When that time people say he was living, he has died. Do you know when he died? He died when he didn't have eyes to live. I said the man died when he didn't have. All that live from their eyes. You have to have eyes to know life. You have to have eyes to know life. To live in the way you should not die. If you don't want to die. Because your life is in your hand. Nobody can be forced to die. But anybody who must not die must have eyes to see life. It is not God that tells you. The Bible says, concerning Jesus, he said, I come that you might have life. Now that ministration that you might have life, it's not somebody that told him. He knew. Jesus knew that is why he came for. Now I want to ask somebody who is hearing me, what do you really know about yourself? You cannot say you're serving God when you don't know anything about yourself. You see, because it is something you get from yourself that helps you to serve God. This is me, Christian. I must not live for two reasons. And I don't want to struggle. I don't want to struggle with why I should live. I don't struggle with why I am alive. I am satisfied. %. Let me say it again. I say I don't struggle with living the way I should live. All I need to do is to discover the way I should live. And then I am happy 100%. And since I was born, I have always protected the way I should live. I've always protected it. I've always gotten away from paths I must not follow. I must have, listen, you know me, I am not a copycat. Now, if you hear that the dead need help, they need help while they were living. Yes, while living, because they were already blind. Blind men will always need help. That is why they create bogus life. They try to create problems they can't solve. Because they don't know that problems will take responsibility from them. Is somebody hearing me? That what? They don't know that if they create it, they will solve it. The greatest blessing I have is to know that I should take responsibility for my life. What do I say? That I will take it next time. I will take it 10 years time. That I will take it. And that responsibility, I am not going to say it is God that will take it. I have never created a problem and I will say God is going to solve it for me. No. I don't want to create a problem that God will solve for me. No, I don't want to create a problem in case if God is wasting time. All the people you see that are dead, that are looking for help, we are people who created problem on earth when they were alive. Now they died and they are still looking for help. I said now they are what? And then they will get, they are looking for help, for someone to help them to come out of the grave. Is it not the way they live that took them to grave? Did they know? Yes, is it? Please, can I tell you, can I give you a gift? Huh? There is a lifestyle you will have. God will find it difficult to hide some things from you. There is a lifestyle you will have. it will be difficult for you to lack some things because of the lifestyle. Now, the lifestyle, I'm not really talking about holiness or sinful. I am talking about having consciousness of one single fact, that your life should be controlled by vision. That you don't have it too. And it must not be invested on anything. Excuse me, trying to say that you are holy when there is no vision, you are not. You are, because holiness is an idea. It's a life that persuades you to fulfill a thing. You are not holy. You cannot holy without vision. Don't forget I preached for 32 years. Somebody doesn't have vision, is already irresponsible. He's already an idiot. He's already a fool. He's already without God. If you don't have vision, you can't be with God. So how do you talk about how you're living when you have no God? Is it not vision that can make me? I'm shepherd. I came into this one and I'm preaching. Excuse me, it is only vision that can make it to happen. But listen, we are not two. We are not two on earth that will get to my height and come into a hall like this. We are not two on earth that will be shepherd and I will come into to command. Is that not something that I know? There are so many opportunities that are for me everywhere. I'm not running after it because my life is guided by clear vision. That is where holiness starts. How can somebody whose intelligence is paralyzed by confusion talk about holiness? It's just like a young boy went and married a girl and they are fighting. Senseless. This thing that is making two of you to fight, was it not there? If you are a young boy, and you know who you are, you will not marry a girl, you will fight. If you're a lady and you know who you are, you will not marry a man, you will fight. Because the moment that vision is clear to you, you will start seeing. How can't you? Why wouldn't you be able to see somebody you will not be able to live with? Not just somebody, something you can live with. So why did the fight come at the middle of life? Excuse me, can you hear? When I said I'm a eunuch, did you hear that I married and divorced? That is after I married my wife 15 years and I knew I'm a eunuch. This is what I did. Maybe somebody didn't hear what I said. I said, did you hear that I married a lady and we stayed 15 years? I now discovered. So if I know at that small age that I am like this, why didn't you know yourself? So if you don't know, are you really living? The mental paralysis that prevent people from seeing their future is the beginning of death. It's a mental paralysis. Joseph just looked at Potiphar's wife and said, I can't settle for this. Meanwhile, the boy has prospered the house with certain value. That's why there's something I said here that touched me. I said the destiny of the earth is determined by the brightness of men. That any time God wants to have dominion on earth, bright men must be born. I said what? What? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? God depends on light in the spirit of men to protect men. So most of the people who said, I don't have this, I don't have that, their life has been wounded by darkness. I said their what? Has been. Now when their lives are wounded by darkness, they start looking for things they don't need. When I was about to wear this cloth, I discovered that my tailor has made me something like this that is completely new. Another style, but it's after this make. I wanted to lift it.